Well, June is Pride Month, and according to a new survey, there are 1.2 million same-sex couples in the U.S., more than half being married couples. But what happens when these happy couples are not so happy anymore? Well, a new book called How to Burn a Rainbow is the first about queer divorce, and it dares to ask the questions about, love, equality, and the price of happiness. Now, we have Karl Dunn. He is an author. He is with us now, joining us. So first off, congratulations on your book. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
I know it's early for you, but you were getting divorced back in 2017. I think 2018 is when you finally got married. You were mentioning you were trying to find a book about same-sex marriage, but you couldn't find one, so you decided to write your own.
Yeah, that's right. Like you say, I went looking for one, didn't find one because, we'd only been so recently given the right to have to get married. So yeah, I decided, well, if there isn't one, I guess I'm going to have to write it. So I started chronicling the journey that I was going on. I was having these revelations about things that were happening, and a friend of mine said, you should really put all this into a book. So here we are 6 years later.
Yeah, and one of the things you talked about, you say your marriage didn't make you whole, but your divorce actually did. Talk a little bit about this and what you learned about yourself through this process, because people who experience divorce, obviously that's not the route they want to take when they started, but when things get so bad, you ultimately have to make that choice.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when my divorce kicked off, I decided what I was going to do was use it as my crisis of identity. Like, I really wanted to figure myself out and why I was repeating these same patterns again and again in my life. And so, like you say, my marriage didn't make me whole, my divorce did. It kicked off this journey, this quest to find myself and arrive in a place of self-love. So, when people are going through divorce, they think it's going to be the end of everything, but for me, it was the birth of everything.
Wow, that's amazing. And it's interesting, you call this the Gay, Eat, Pray, Love.
Yeah.
Then the book is called How to Burn a Rainbow.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me a little bit about that and what that means to you.
Well, the title refers to like the rainbows that we're all chasing in our lives, to find those elusive pots of gold at the end that we think are going to make us happy, or the scripts that we get handed by, in my case, by the heterosexual world and also by my own community about the things that you're supposed to be doing, and when you do that, then you'll be happy. But it's about throwing all of those away and just writing your own instead.
Yeah, and just out of curiosity, your ex-husband, was he a part of this book? I'm sure he knows the book is out.
Yes, I'm sure he does.
And did you take it from a point of view where you were honest with yourself and him as well?
Yes, I think when you have to do, when you're writing a book like this, you really do have to be incredibly honest with yourself about your role in things. It's too easy to blame other people and to turn them into, villains. When in actuality, the whole point of the book was to really figure myself out and not look at assigning blame to anybody else, my husband or whoever it may be, but really look at, okay, what's my own role in this and how can I fix this in myself so I'm not repeating these patterns again in the future.
Yeah, and obviously, you're a gay author, but this is not just a gay divorce book. Anyone could read this and learn something about themselves, maybe their own relationship, what have you.
Oh, 100%. I mean, actually, the thing that surprised me the most about the book, what I keep saying about it, is it's not gay and it's not about divorce. It's actually about a human being who went through a human experience. And the thing I'm proudest of as the author of the book is the way that it is connecting with people all over the world who are going through totally different life events. But they're finding wisdom, techniques, they're finding toolbox in here of stuff that they can use to apply to their own situations. And many people, like strangers, are writing to me on Instagram and saying, this really helped me with all these totally different things that the book itself doesn't speak to, but it speaks to the universal thing of we're just all people and we're all just going through it.
Yeah, and it goes to show straight people, gay people, we're all a little more alike than people think.
We all feel the same feelings.
But I do have to ask, obviously, this marriage that you had was not successful for you. You ended up getting a divorce. Will you get married again?
It's a really good question. Okay. I'm not pro-marriage, I'm not anti-marriage. Okay. I am pro-choice. I'm pro someone's informed personal choice about what marriage means to them spiritually, socially, romantically, and to know that for themselves and to know that for their partner as well. And then if it's right for them, go for it. I myself probably wouldn't do it, but I'm old enough to know you never say never.
Never say never. So any other books on the horizon right now focusing on this one?
No, actually, I'm shifting over, and I've actually got the next thing that I want to write about is actually based on some of the experiences I've had here, but also from my life living all over the world, working in business, about DEI and connecting people in what's an increasingly divided world. So that's the next place I'm going to be focusing my energy.
Well, hey, congratulations.
Thank you so much, man.
I look forward to reading it.
Excellent.
All right, so here you go. Karl Dunn. It is How to Burn a Rainbow. So we'll have much more on that online, kconnews.com. Well, Karl, thank you so much. And again, here's
Thanks
information if you want to check this book out, kickonnews.com, and just click Seen on TV.